Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
This is CapCon Conversation. I'm Malenah. This is Alex.
Hey.
Hey, that's... How are you gonna start
Yeah,
this?
Let's start over.
No, it's alright. We've already... So Alex, who are you?
I am Alex of
No kidding.
DC area, but not specifically in DC because I don't want you guys trying to locate me.
Because that's a problem all podcasters have, right?
People
trying to figure out.
Yeah, exactly, actually.
That we're in a library right now?
No.
But I didn't say what library, because you just gave me a
Actually,
look.
to be honest, we're not in any library. I thought
Yeah,
I wanted you
maybe
to
we
think,
don't even
I
exist.
wanted you to think we were in a library, but actually, that's why when I put a hood over your head, you...
Right, because I'm totally unaware of where I am right now. I'm doing this against my will.
Yes.
Please help me if anyone hears this. Just kidding, NSA.
Yes, because they
I'm
will
perfectly
help
fine.
Yeah. Alright. Let's get serious now.
Serious, got it. It's my middle name. That actually isn't, so...
And you are?
Oh, right. I am 23, going on 24. Single, hit me up.
You up on where?
I grew up here, in the
Hit you up
DMV.
on where?
Oh, hit me up where?
Yeah, you're sitting here saying hit
I'll
me
give
up.
out my phone number at the end of the podcast, so just so
Stay
everyone
for that,
has
guys, yeah.
stay for it.
Or ladies.
Or ladies, either one.
Or
I like them
aliens.
both.
You're listening?
No.
I'm just
No.
making that clear. Please hit her up because I
If
do
you're
want
an alien,
contact.
hit up Alex,
I
alright?
want contact
Alright, moving on.
of the close.
I just have a question I thought of earlier today. I actually stole it from somewhere else.
Me.
But what is your favorite word?
My favorite word is bubble. And to be honest with you, now hold on.
You seem like you thought about this.
Yes, I've thought about this for many years.
Because I actually haven't. I just thought of the question, and
So you don't have an answer.
I do not. I might have one next week or whenever this
I'll give my explanation.
doesn't
and then
crash and burn.
I'll come back to you, and hopefully you'll have an answer by that point.
Do that, but right now, bubble. Go.
Bubble, because you gotta think about like the way the bees roll off the tongue,
Like bubbles.
like bubbles, and like how the mouth like actually like it's like it makes the lips like love each other.
Love each other.
And think about it, bubbles. Your mouth
not
comes
that
back
kind of
and
podcast.
slaps each other. Bubbles.
Don't do that, Sam.
And I think it's just so lovely because I think it shows.
So you're more into words that actually sound like what they read as?
I wouldn't say that. I am more into how they make my embouchure feel.
Is that a word?
Yes,
I don't believe you, but
that's fine.
moving on. Do
Do you have a favorite word?
I just told you that I did not.
I was hoping you could have come up with one by this
Not in
point.
the time it took you to explain why bubble was yours. So,
Alright.
yeah. Do we have anything? I'm just gonna rustle this paper here that we have like written down every single thing we're gonna talk about, and it's completely going out of the window right now,
Genius.
even though there's no windows in here. But what are you watching? Don't people talk about that now? What are you watching? Let's Netflix and chill.
Alright. But what I'm watching, or what I've brought to talk about to watch,
You brought.
to talk
A
about
visual
to
aid?
watch. Yes.
Are we gonna watch it on the podcast or
No.
Did I need to do homework that you didn't tell me
I
about?
wish you did.
Is this
but
gonna
I
be
didn't
like
tell
high
you about
school
it.
when you didn't tell me about? No? Did I mention that? We met in high school? Alright, great. Now everybody knows.
Okay. Anyway,
Anyway.
so I want to talk about is Broad City.
Which I have not seen, so go ahead. I have no idea what that means.
It's about
I might, but only in passing, so go.
it's about two girls. Oh,
I like it already.
I should say it's on Comedy Central.
A channel I don't watch, okay?
That's probably why you haven't seen it. It's two girls who
One cup or no cups?
two girls who are living in New York, and they have plenty of cubs because they're not poor,
Okay.
and they are of like the millennial generation and how they're in.
So us.
Yeah, kind of our age, yeah, but
Oh,
older than
relatable,
us.
relatable.
Yeah, but also a total mess life-wise.
Also us.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. But somehow, with a total mess of a life, they are moving forward really easily in life. And also, just like how millennials are really strong, they have strong opinions. I think there's just young people, though, in general. They have strong
So
opinions
it's a
about
funnier
things.
version and a better version of girls.
Girls have way more girls, I think. That's the thing. I watched Girls. I watched all of the first season Girls, and like I think all second season. And I enjoyed that show, but also I felt weird about the show.
As you should.
Why?
Because it was terrible?
I didn't think it was terrible.
Because it was.
What about it was terrible?
The part with the girls and everything like that.
Was it the lack of people of color? Because
A
it was
little
all
bit.
white girls, and then all white girls who went and dated with white guys, and white girls sometimes. But actually, I can't actually say about the white girl part. 'cause I don't know that.
Abundance of Catherines, if you will.
Catherine's. It's like Sex and City stuff.
That's a book joke, if
No.
anybody gets the reference.
I did not. I went immediately to Sex and City.
No, nobody likes Scott Westerfield. Got it.
The audience is just okay. Here's my problem with the girls. Actually, I think this is why, and I think this is why you don't like it. I think it's because they didn't try to be likable as characters. And so
Yeah,
therefore,
I tend to be drawn more toward the
Towards
shows that
that.
try to be likable.
yeah, and that's not what they tried to do.
Right. So, like, what I'm into right now is Angie Tribeca. It is so hilarious. It's made by Steve Carell and his wife, so automatically funny just from the get-go. But it's another police procedural, but it's making fun of police procedurals.
Is this kind of like Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Kind of, but it's funnier. Like, Brooklyn Nine-Nine has a lot of jokes, but they're just jokes. With this show, the whole show is a joke. But they play it so seriously.
So what would
A dog is a police officer. I mean, that was enough for me.
is it like live action? Is it or is it like cartoonish? Are we talking about like real people, or are we talking about like cartoons?
Yes, it's ought to be a cartoon.
A dog is a police officer. Are you trying to tell me you would imagine a dog being a police officer in a cartoon?
But that's not funny. It's funny because it's an actual German Shepherd. And he's not a police dog, he's an actual policeman. Do you follow?
Yeah, I follow, but I'm trying to think of like, you ever seen Axeman?
X-Men?
Axeman.
Axeman.
Yes, like lumberjack, the guy with the axe.
No.
Well, there's a guy with an axe, and it's on.
I got that.
Yeah,
What
but he's a
channel?
police officer. It's
What
on.
channel?
It's on Fox, but it's like the Fox Saturday Night. I forget what it's called. The Saturday Night programming. It's their like version of Adult Swim.
Sounds stupid, but go ahead.
He has an axe, and he just axes people, and it was like made up.
And
like,
this is animated.
yeah, it's animated,
Alright.
and it's pretty ridiculous. But because it's ridiculous, it's funny, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, well I can
But see,
see a
like, I
dog.
don't like I'm not into those, like, animated adult shows. Like, anything past Family Guy.
Did you watch the Boondocks?
I watched the Boondocks. That's not animated. That's anime. It's black anime. It's the only genre I watch.
Literally animated. That's what animation is.
Shh.
Animation is short for animation.
No,
It's in a
it's,
different language.
it's not. It's not.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah. But I mean,
you weren't a
then
fan of The Simpsons growing up?
I was, but like, I don't know. It's been going. It's one of those shows that have been on so long that you can just stop watching it
Did you not like
and
Adventure
feel
Show?
okay within your person.
What about Adventure Show?
Adventure show,
Yeah,
Adventure Time.
Adventure Time.
let's get our shows right here.
You're right, because I'm thinking regular show also.
Because if we mention all these shows, they have to pay us legally, so you have to
No, you
get
just-
it right.
I mean,
Either that or sue us for mentioning their show.
No. But, okay,
If
you like
we
Adventure
don't
Time?
get back to this, we were in jail, and we're sorry. Go ahead.
Did you like Adventure Time?
I do like Adventure Time.
So, I mean, it sounds
But
like you like
I
a lot
also
of animated shows.
liked Chowder, but they got rid of it.
So,
I have no idea why.
it happens. But, I mean...
I also grew up and hated everything that was fun in the world, so I think that's a thing.
Let's go back to Tribeca.
Let's actually move on to, actually, I've been watching Mercy Street because I needed something else to watch on Sunday nights besides Shameless, which is a terrible show now, by the way.
Hot topic, hot opinion. But,
Yes, that is my opinion, but if you are a Tumblrite, you will know that it's not just my opinion. But, moving on.
that's the Mercy Street, is that the one with
It's on PBS.
Josh Radnor?
I don't know what that is. But, there's Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and Cameron Monaghan, and then some other people. I think Jack Falahy is someone special now. I don't know. But it's really good. There's like 6 episodes, meaning the last one is this Sunday. And shit is gonna go down, and I am ready for it. But
What's the show about?
it's set in Virginia, so like our territory, and it's like back in the Civil War, so like Yankees versus, history stuff.
British. The British.
Everything I failed in high
The
school.
British.
No British, just Civil War, Alex.
Oh, so the
Slaves.
Confederates?
Yeah, those.
Union
Yeah.
versus the Confederates.
Yeah, you got it. History. Stay in school, kids.
You stayed in school.
I did. I majored in this. for a little bit.
I hope not.
I don't anymore. You're welcome, America. But I blame the school system.
I blame you.
It's the school system. Education in America sucks. Different issue, different time. So yeah, it's,
Some of you know
a
our
lot
education
of
was the
the-
same, and you called one side the Yankees, and you called the other side
because they say Yankees a lot.
slaves.
I used to say the other side was slaves, but whatever. Slaves are involved, okay?
Alright.
And I think they're gonna kill Lincoln. I don't know. I don't want to give spoiler alert. Maybe, possibly,
That's history.
just to cover my ass. I mean, of course, it's not a spoiler. Everybody knows Lincoln gets killed. But
I wouldn't say everybody knows. You didn't know they were Confederates. So.
shut up.
Spoiler
Shut up.
alert for those.
I don't use that old timey racist speech here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a good show. I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me sad that you didn't know who Josh Radnor is because he's in the show.
So
he's,
what?
He's the guy.
There's lots of dudes in dudes in the show.
Well, it
Okay.
makes me sad that you're like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
You didn't even say who. You said what that is.
I don't know what it is.
That's
Who
the
it
guy
is.
from
Why it is.
How I
Where
Met Your
it
Mother.
is.
That's the guy from How I Met Your
Okay.
Mother.
See,
And he has the beard in the show.
I don't
now.
watch that shit. So
Alright.
yeah, another terrible show. But moving on.
Why don't you talk about
Why these shows are terrible? Because we don't have the time.
why don't we talk about man-seeking women then?
Yeah, okay. We actually both watch. That's a show we both watched.
And I watched a couple of clips last night.
Clips.
Two. I
Just
didn't want to.
clips?
I couldn't commit to a whole episode.
That's the thing. You have to really throw yourself into the show.
Well, explain to me what the show's about then. Explain to listeners.
I cannot.
Okay.
Okay, if it's on FX. No, it's on FXX. If you're looking for
Sounds
it.
dirty.
Yeah. So not for kids. But it stars. Oh shit. What is his name? It's not the Spider-Man guy, but it's the dude who hangs out with Seth Rogen all the time.
Jonah Hill.
Not him.
James
But-
Franco.
Not him, but it's a part of the whole like smoking gang of theirs. It's that dude, Jay Baruchel. That's what it is. Yeah, He's really funny. I like him. Yeah. But yeah, it stars him. But the thing I like about the show is that even though it stars him, there will be whole episodes where it's about his friends. And I mean, I don't know their names, but his sister had an episode. She's had several episodes actually. That it's just her. So
There's
cool.
they don't even do cameos. The other characters.
Yeah, like nobody. There's like cameos in it sometimes, but like the other characters will actually get their whole a whole episode to themselves. Like I don't think not a lot of shows do that. Like focus on another character
They'll have
within a show.
Yeah, they'll have like B stories of other characters.
Yeah. Like there was a whole episode with the black guy. I don't know his name either.
Do you know his actor's name?
No, I don't. The black guy with the hair.
Eric Andre.
And the face.
Oh, thank goodness he had the face.
Yeah.
We would not have known.
Eyes, nose. Him.
Eric Andre.
Yeah.
You don't know his character name?
I don't know.
How much of the show have you watched?
I watch it on demand. I watch it on demand. Like I watch all of the shows I watch.
So
because
how many episodes
I
have
don't
you
have
seen?
time
Probably?
to keep up with
How many episodes have you seen? Probably.
TV. I saw all of the first season, and I'm on the second season now.
And he's just the black guy with the hair in the face.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, okay, I'm not one of those people who watch TV and like look at all that shit. Like,
To be honest with you, I'm
I
just
don't
messing
know.
with you.
Okay,
There's plenty of shows.
I watch shows mindlessly, like everyone else. Alex, alright? You can't do this to me now.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
just became prepared.
I'm,
You knew what we were going to talk about.
Yeah, I am prepared. I'm talking about it. I'm like, what are you doing?
You didn't know any of their names.
Why do I need to know the names?
No, I'm just going to say okay. Let's talk about movies.
Why? What? You didn't say. Is there anything else you're watching?
Yeah, I haven't watched the most recent episodes, but I haven't
Does
watched
anyone
fresh
watch
episodes.
TV now? I mean, I know people do, and there's obviously other shows I watch, but like, if
Actually watch
if
the
I'm
TV.
watching anything, it's my phone on YouTube. So
I mean, I watch shows. I just maybe don't watch it like while it's being played on the
yeah,
air.
nobody does. And then everything I watch, if I religiously watch it on TV, it gets canceled. So that's why I've sacrificed. I've had to sacrifice my viewing pleasure because I have an omen about me. If I like a show, it immediately gets canceled forever.
Did you wrong a gypsy? Is that an offensive
In a
term?
past life, what, a gypsy? Yeah, a little bit.
Did you
Only
offend
they can
a
use that word.
Romanian lady? Romanian? Actually, I don't even know.
Did I not take it?
Actually, to be honest, I don't know if that's what...
Did I not take Madame Zeroni of the Mountain? Yes, I did not. Another book reference for you,
Literate?
book files. What are those called? Book files? Bookophiles?
Biblio?
Bibliophiles, yep.
And Paris was a reader.
I am a reader. Should we go into what we're reading now? Since that was so seamless that I did not just call this out.
You don't want to talk about movies we've been watching?
I mean, but we just slid so
Alright,
seamlessly
yeah, go to the books, get to the books. Let's get to the
into
books.
what
Let's
we're
get to the
reading
books.
because actually I'm super excited. We just, we're definitely not at a library right now. Nope, not at all. But I actually was surprised to find something I never see before. A black girl on a book on the cover. She's like
Well, we don't know that for sure.
right there on the cover, so that's
Not
how
for
you
sure.
know that she's the main character, the
Possibly.
main protagonist, if you will.
Not for sure.
So immediately, being a black woman, I'm drawn to it.
Questionably.
Yeah, being a young adult, I'm drawn to teen novels, like 18. But anyway, another issue for another time. But
What's the
yeah,
book called?
it's called Not Otherwise Specified because she is bisexual, like myself, and I was surprised. And
At what?
well, A, she's black, and B, she's bisexual. Get
Is
it?
it
See how I
specified?
did that there? B.
Yeah, no, I got it. But is it specified that she's black? Is that said? for sure? Or are you just saying that off the cover? Because I don't want you to judge a book by the cover.
Yeah. She has I just started reading it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already on chapter 2. She's mentioned several times, her blackness. So I have a pretty good feeling.
Alright. So, I retract all
But
that. We're not sure.
Fucking
Slipping in
Candace
not
Everdeen
sure.
was clearly of Native American descent. But, Hollywood heard white. So, again, I blame the education system for not teaching good reading skills.
So what's her struggles in the book so far that you think?
Basically, all of our struggles of erasure. Because pretty much everyone believes we don't exist. Like ghosts, but people are willing to believe in ghosts and aliens before they believe anyone's bisexual. So, it becomes special like that.
But we can prove the ghost thing, guys. I mean, not the ghost thing, but the aliens thing, guys. If
Yes,
you contact...
there is actually proof of
Hit me up.
alien contact. Yes, aliens, hit Alex up. Anyone else, hit me up.
Or aliens also hit her up.
No. Just,
Anyway.
Anyway, I liked it. It's by Hannah Moskowitz. That's how you say that. But yeah, I'm already on chapter 2, and I like it. So maybe I'll give like a little review when I finish it, which I inevitably will, probably sometime at like 3 in the morning tonight, which I'll regret at work tomorrow, but whatever. Alright, what are you reading? Das Reboot? Is that like Das Boot?
Alright, thank you for
stealing your thunder? You're welcome.
Yes. It's
ahead.
Das Reboot, which I like to think... I've read 4 chapters, and I've had this book for quite a while.
Since last year, you mentioned.
Yeah, since Thanksgiving. But that's not to say the book isn't good, but to say that my own reading skills sometimes lack because I get distracted too easily reading a different book.
I'm sensing a theme here, and I think it's the American education system.
No.
No,
'Cause I've
still
read
no.
plenty of books
All
in
right.
between.
So have I.
And, well, yeah, but I remember, like, the facts and stuff that I learned from the books, as opposed to
So
not
what?
remembering the stuff that
Hey,
you learned.
okay,
That's
I was a good student, right?
debatable.
Anyway, who's this by?
It's by Raphael Hongenstein, but I might be saying that all wrong.
Probably.
Okay, but it's what Das Reboot, how German soccer reinvented itself and conquered the world. Which, I know you guys are sounding like, German soccer, Alex. Really, is this what you're reading? It's actually pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting because
you play soccer, right?
yeah, I do play soccer. I do play soccer poorly, but, I'm playing it.
Didn't you play on our team in high school?
Oh, no, I got first cut.
You were first cut?
First cut.
I
And
could
the
have swore
funny
I
thing-
saw you in the jersey a couple times. Were you just wearing it for catharsis?
I never wore the jersey, so I
Oh.
was thinking you saw somebody else and said, hey, which makes me feel...
Well, it was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. It's a long time ago, right?
And after I told you I got first cut, you still said, I swear I saw you. That hurts more because I'm sitting here saying...
I'm remembering...
Yep, let's not get into this.
Maybe I'm remembering I saw you in a game at some point. My take was that all of our teams, except for the girls' teams in high school, sucked because we were, in fact, the gay arts school.
Interestingly enough, right after at least I left, like 2 years later, they won state.
Well, that just proves it. It was all of your fault.
But I take no blame. And
We should.
they didn't put me on the team. We don't know where we would have gotten.
Well, great.
But
They
okay.
foresaw this. So go ahead and explain soccer.
It's not explaining soccer. It's just I think it's a good book, just because America is kind of in the same place. Not in the same place, actually. A lot of people like to say that America is in the same place right now as German soccer was at the beginning of the book, which is like the mid-1990s.
But with like football, like American football, or what do you mean?
Did I say football?
No, you're like saying soccer, so I'm just.
Comparing American soccer to German soccer. I would
Isn't it
rather
the
say
same soccer?
their style of play and their level of strength in comparison to
Oh,
other
okay.
countries is the same. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Okay,
say something.
sorry, I'm not that gay. I don't like the sports.
Aren't you Controversial. Point.
Go ahead.
What
Sports.
does that mean? Does that mean like...
It doesn't mean anything.
Like lesbians only like soccer? Is
No,
that-
nobody likes soccer is the point, but go ahead.
Most popular sport in the world.
Debate. Nobody likes soccer.
Also, most
In the
played
comments
youth
or wherever.
sport. Most played youth sport in America.
My cousin played soccer.
We all know somebody who's played soccer at one
I know
point
this
or
guy
another.
now, he goes to like soccer games. But I'm like, cool, dude. Not.
Maybe we should be more accepting of those who play soccer.
Maybe we should be more accepting of ghosts that play soccer.
I would be on that side of the argument too.
Okay, I'll send a letter to
I am
our
for
future
ghosts playing
president.
soccer. Casper for the United States national team. Anyway.
Yeah,
The reason why I like this book is because they like to break it down by sections.
right, because we were talking about a book. Go ahead.
Well, I was trying to talk about a book, and you were trying to derail my topic.
I wasn't
about the book,
derailing anything.
which is a good book.
I am not a train spotter. Go ahead.
They like to talk about different. They like to break it down instead of just telling the story straight in a straight line. Like, here's what happened in this year, and then this is what happened. They like to actually break it down into different components and tell the individual stories like that. So, kind of, I like to think of it as like the Pulp Fiction of German soccer, book-wise.
Oh, that was what you wrote here. Okay, that makes sense now. Alright.
And like Thomas Müller, a player for the German soccer team, a player I hate with a passion.
Oh god. More fights.
They made it very interesting having the total chapter dedicated to him. And while I continue to read that chapter and go, I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy, I hate this guy. At the end of the chapter, I did go, that was an interesting chapter. So that's why I think you should read it, just because it can make you go over your hate, past the hate, and still go, this is a good chapter. This is a good book.
And that's a book worth reading, right?
Yeah.
Something that makes you go past the hate for a moment.
I mean, I was with the hate the whole moment, but
Within the whole moment, but you were able to look past it just for a second to say, alright, I give this chapter a little better.
No, like, within my hate-filled shades, I was able to look at
Your hate goggles? Is it like beer goggles?
Yes, very much so. As thick and still be able to go, this was good.
This was good. Alright. And this is what you should look for in books, right? Because that's what books are supposed to do. They're supposed to take you out of your hate zone.
Oh. Well,
Just
this
for,
book is
just
failed.
for a minute.
This book has failed.
Just for a couple pages. Then.
Actually, to be honest with you, I hate all of German soccer.
Oh god.
But still, good
Now
book.
people are gonna find us right now. They're banging on the door. They found us. And they're gonna kill us. Or you.
Alright, well, for those who
I
are
don't care
looking for
about
us,
soccer.
I want you to know there is one player I do like, so maybe we can make it work.
Who is that player?
Ozil, the Arsenal player. I like
Okay.
him, but so maybe we can
only
have
thing-
love instead of hate.
Only thing I know about soccer right now is from what I see on Tumblr, and that's Neymar and, the other dude with the sun or whatever. But everyone's always on the ground when I watch it, so I don't really know.
Maybe you're not watching soccer.
That might be it.
Maybe you're watching the other kind of football.
No,
And
you mean the one with the dangerous,
The one
life-altering concussions? No, not
the
that
one
one.
with when people tackle each other, they're all over the ground. I mean, it's
No,
very
not that
confusing.
one.
I can
No.
understand because the football.
No, because
transition
yeah,
and-
but no. So usually, holding some part of them that would never actually hurt ever.
Debatable, but
I'm crying about it.
well, when you get
Surrounded by
injured
6 other dudes.
yeah, well, that's what happens with people.
Although that might have been porn, I'm still unsure.
All right.
Alright. Do you watch porn?
Well,
We'll answer that next week. I say next week as if we're ever going to do this again.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Maybe. Right. Do you want to talk about movies?
Yes, I
Yes.
do. I do.
Yes, sorry.
But I'm not sure if you do.
Well, we just saw Deadpool.
We did just see Deadpool.
We can talk about that, because that's still fresh in my mind. And I haven't really seen a movie since then. The last movie I saw was Star Wars, I think.
Which wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. It wasn't. I liked it. It was good. Same with Deadpool. I liked it.
I actually appreciated it a lot. And you know what? It reminded me a lot of Community, which is a show you didn't like.
Because there's too many freaking shaky cam shows on right now, and I can't handle it. It was funny with The Office. Everything else after that. I like 30 Rock, though. 30 Rock is funny. It's a different concept. But yeah, even the Muppets are doing it now, and I was on board for a little bit, but it's just, I don't know.
Well, the funny thing is, actually, Community did make an episode where they kind of made fun of the mockumentary style, which is something they don't do themselves. But they do
So they
single
become
camera.
self-aware.
Well, they consistently become self-aware, which exactly is what Deadpool's like. He breaks the fourth wall
Oh.
consistently, which is why I rather
I
not.
like that.
Yeah.
I like how you did that. I see what you did there. Yeah, I thought the fourth wall breaking was I mean, that's his signature. If you don't read comic books, that's pretty much his signature. In this one, he did have a romance with this girl, which I thought was cute. It was a great part of the story.
Yeah, she was attractive. He
Yeah.
was a
But I
monster.
also like that, the headlines, as far as what the creators of the movies have said, obviously they recognize that in the comics, Deadpool's sexuality is pretty much ambiguous. Is that the right word? I never know what
Ambiguous?
ambiguous means. Does it mean, like, obvious? It sounds like
Unclear.
obvious.
It means unclear.
It sounds like obvious, but it means unclear, right?
Yeah.
It's stupid. I hate words.
Strange for a
I
person
don't
who loves
have a
words.
favorite word,
I mean,
no.
what books?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ambiguous. Also another favorite word of mine, because I like the way
Wait,
ambiguous
so it
also...
doesn't mean obvious, though.
No, it means unclear.
Unclear. Okay, well, it's pretty clear that he would go for anything in the comics. So I think they could have played around with that a little bit more. But I understand they were trying to make it have a story. Yeah.
Well, I mean, small spoiler alert.
Are we doing spoilers?
Okay, no spoilers, but remember, there was that moment...
I don't want to be like those people who are like, spoiler alert. Oh wait, no, never mind, because you should have seen it by now. Blah blah blah. I hate that.
So
I'm
I
like,
wasn't doing that.
You don't know people's lives.
Yeah, no, very much so. That's why I still don't like it when people try to spoil Shawshank Redemption. I don't know if I said that right.
Okay.
Is it Shank Shaw? Shawshank?
No, it's-
Shawshank.
Yeah,
The way you reacted made me worried that I said it wrong.
No. It's just I was gonna say that actually no. That's one of the movies where you should not be spoiled by it now, because it was a book as well. So
I didn't read the book. Also, news to me that it was a book.
all right.
Also, spoiler alert, I did watch the movie.
I don't think anybody wasn't sure that you didn't watch the movie.
Alright, going back to Deadpool.
Alright.
I had a point, and now I forgot it.
Basically, it was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Oh, wait. Sexuality. Okay. He
Was
did
that a
have that.
point?
I was going about sexuality. His sexuality. Remember, there was a moment in the movie where he did do something that, in most cases, would be considered
Choose your words wisely here.
a move done from a straight male to another female, normally. But he did it to a male, which then incited a fight.
Were we watching the same movie? What part are you talking about? Okay, Alex is miming something right now, and he's like using emoji, like finger in the hole.
Okay, we do have notes. I forgot about that.
just
Paper and
talk
pencil.
about it, okay? Just talk about it. Drink?
Okay, why would I write it down for you to read it out loud?
Because it doesn't make any sense to anybody listening right now. That's weird?
Well, I'm not saying it's weird, but I want you to know maybe they were trying to send a subtle hint to...
I think that was more like going on with the setup of his character. Like, he's a cocky douchebag, asshole, jerk face.
Is it? Okay.
Lovable, charming, like, that kind of guy.
What about the opening
it?
scenes of the movie? That in and of itself was kind of, is it the word homoerotic?
So the guy who wants to talk about soccer for like 5 minutes. Anyway.
I don't appreciate the hate being given out here.
There's no hate. There's no haterade.
But if we are talking
no
about
shade,
hate,
as the children say.
Well, if we're throwing no shade, we should talk
There's
about...
no shade in under these fluorescent lights. I'm just
talk about a movie that you thought was good.
Let's not, because
and
I don't know why.
Universally is thought bad.
No, because it was okay. All right, I didn't say it was amazing. I liked it.
Universally thought it was bad.
Okay, but that's somebody's opinion on a website.
No, universally.
Okay.
One opinion versus many opinions.
Whenever you gather a bunch of negative ideas into one spot on the internet, of course it's gonna look bad.
How about we get... I can gather many different spots.
Go ahead and look up your little stats, but I'm going to talk about Jupiter Ascending.
I don't want to miss this.
You know, with Channing Tatum and Sean Bean and Mila Kunis and Eddie Redmayne. Look, I know names.
Yeah, a bad movie.
I know names.
This is the one movie you could have
Aren't
forgotten
you proud
the names.
of me? I just named like 4 names.
I wish you named 0 names.
Okay, it wasn't that bad. I saw it once. I came across it again on TV, and I watched it. Granted, I was babysitting, but...
The baby vomited?
No! She was asleep.
Oof,
but,
worse.
I watched it again, and it wasn't that bad. There was something else on. It's one of those movies. You watch it, and then if it's ever on again, you could choose to watch it again or not. No. Anyway, enough about the baby. I didn't think it was totally horrible. Some aspects of it were horrible. Cuff, Eddie, please never again do anything like that sort of acting. But everything else was alright. I appreciated the score mostly. And some of the CGI characters. That was cool.
Okay, but what about the main characters? The people that were on the most amount of time?
It was alright. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of Mila as, like, an actor. She's alright. I love her in that 70s show.
Yeah, she was good there.
Yeah. And in other stuff, like the one with the...
Those would be loud?
What?
With Denzel Washington?
Nah, I was gonna say Justin Timberlake.
I didn't know. The Book of Eli she was in, and it was good.
Well, I didn't see that.
Was it Friends with
Basically,
Benefits?
I think, or one of those stupid movies
that
came out
right after.
Yeah, it was a whole thing like Friends with Benefits is good. Just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know what that era was about.
It was a dark period in America's time.
It was weird. It was a weird time for us.
Yeah, I think it was during of the recession. Kind
of like the Civil War. It was a...
Would you really want to go back to one of the
weak spots? It was a little bad, yeah. Alright, moving on. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. Oh, were you going to say the stats? I think everybody knows the stats.
I didn't want to bring it up.
I think, just don't crush my dreams. It was a good movie. I don't think the studio expected it to be a huge hit. I don't remember what else came out at the same time, but whatever. It wasn't as bad as it was.
Speaking of crushed dreams, though, what canceled shows have you missed?
Oh God, are we talking about TV again? No.
Alright, moving on then. But I'm
So
not
many
separate.
though. That's why I said I'm cursed. I can't watch a show and like it, or else it'll just never be another season again. Like, Marry Me? Who knows what that was about? But I love that show. It was hilarious. And my mom is calling me right now. No, let's keep this going. Let's actually record
I'm
this.
not sure if you're joking or not.
I am not joking. Hello?
It's awkward.
Hi. Yes, what?
I'm not taking down the time.
I'm still at the library. We're in the middle of a podcast. And I'm talking to you right now on the phone.
Just maybe pause it.
And no, don't pause it. Alex and I. Yeah. No, I don't have it on speaker, but I'm just talking. Yes. We're doing a podcast. It's what millennials do nowadays.
That's the big recording.
We're not facing each other. What? No, we're just talking. Well, sometimes we are, sometimes we're not. Yes, Mom, he's sitting right next to me. This is all recording.
You wouldn't let me pause it.
No, I will not let him pause it, because this is material. We're in a private area. No, I did not, because I forgot it on my dresser. Yeah. Well, gotta go, Mom. And no, I'm actually starving, so the sooner we wrap this up, the... Alright, I will. No, I'm not. Okay. You know, at this point, who knows? Okay. Alright. What were we saying? We're not going to cut any of that out, right? That was the end of it?
That should be the end of the podcast right there.
That does it?
Yeah.
Just end it with a phone call from Mom?
That spiritually killed me. Just...
We can just cut it.
I mean,
Okay.
we can try to go back in, but that really did.
Really
At least
did.
if you like paused it, then I'm gonna have to be like look at
Well,
we're
you
like
can-
looking at that and be like, oh, this is
Well,
being
you can
recorded. Yeah, I'm going to relive this moment.
We can cut back in at any time.
I mean, it's not stopping.
But we need to end it. We can't just stop it on the phone call.
Alright. What are you looking forward to?
Don't-
with the
don't hurt
weekend?
yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is Friday. We didn't mention that.
Yeah.
It's a Friday.
TGI Friday.
February, what is it? 19?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah. Which means last weekend was like the whole Valentine's weekend,
It was,
pretty
wasn't it?
much.
Mhm.
And for anyone who works in any kind of industry, it was the most awful weekend ever, but I'm so proud of you guys. You got through it. I myself work at an establishment that caters to hospitality, and I work at a restaurant.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't hurt yourself there.
I tried not to, but I did.
I was worried we were gonna like reveal where you worked at. I was like, what was the point of
I
us
wasn't
being
trying to
secret?
do that. I wasn't. I was trying to say I work at a restaurant, but like in a cool way that makes me sound cool and not like I haven't been to school in like 4 years and
You'd be like,
work several jobs.
I work. Doing
Where do you work? Do you work? Are you a student?
Okay. First of all, do you want me to ever answer the question without you like cutting me off?
Okay, what was the first question?
Okay, second of all, you didn't even talk about the weekend like I asked you to.
Oh,
Were you looking forward to the weekend?
Well, I have to work tomorrow. That's why I got into work, because pretty much that's all I do. If I'm not doing nothing, I'm working. So
I'm not doing nothing. I'm working.
yeah, which ties into like why I don't watch TV that much. But we won't go back to that. Anyway,
What next was that?
I work at a restaurant, and it was an awful night. Like right off the bat, some like okay, I'm not gonna use that word, but not a very nice lady. Just like she got very uppity, and it wasn't even Valentine's Day. It was the 13th.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
Otherwise known as like
Valentine's Day.
take the affair out night.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's just what I.
Look like an affair
That's just
lady?
what I heard. Okay.
Extra marital, extra girlfriend though.
It's either side piece night is what I was told it was called.
Wing night. I got it.
The 13th.
The wing night Popeyes. Not that night.
Not the wing night
It
about
breast.
us.
It was not breast night.
Oh, it was breast
definitely
night
wing-
on it.
Oh,
It was breast night, alright.
It was wings and breast deal.
It was thigh night and no. But yeah, that's just what I was told in the industry. That
Actually, wait, hold on. Wouldn't it have been biscuits and
okay,
biscuits?
I'm already hungry.
sorry.
This?
I mean biscuits though.
No, we need to go to Popeyes after.
Alright.
There's no Popeyes around.
There's
There's Roy
one.
Rogers.
There's one. A few minutes.
I know, but like,
but not.
but okay.
Not near
Roy Rogers
here.
versus Popeyes, though.
I've never had Roy Rogers.
Seriously?
I was gonna ask.
How old are you?
Old.
Old. 1992. That makes me old.
Yeah, can't get over it.
Okay, but I've been to Roy Rogers several times in my lifetime. I guess because I was happy as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this biscuit lady.
I don't want to talk about a biscuit lady. Oh, actually, no. She was a son of a biscuit, but she was just like the daughter of a biscuit, and she was a biscuit as well.
Came from a long line of biscuits.
Just biscuits. Anyway, you know what? Maybe I should cut her some slack because her husband, that was actually her husband, took her out on not Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Maybe he was trying to be smart about it. Like, nobody thinks of not Valentine's Day. I love my wife all year round. I'm better than everyone
Or
else.
he didn't get a reservation for Valentine's Day, so he said, Valentine's Day works.
But no, maybe I shouldn't cut them slack because somebody put the freaking reservation in for 7 people instead of 2. How do you confuse that? Again, I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus because the screen tells us when somebody calls in and actually talks to another host. I'm a host, by the way, so I don't want to blame anybody, but we had a freaking table set for 7, and they looked at me like, no, this is what she said. She was like, "Do you expect us to sit at that giant table?" I was like,
Yeah.
you know that part of your job where you just want to be like, bitch,
Okay.
have
Biscuits.
a goddamn seat.
Biscuit. What would you say biscuit this whole biscuit?
I know, but like, you reach that certain point where, like we said that earlier, what's the point of passive aggressive? Where you go full aggressive.
How do you go from biscuit to
Biscuit, it's a straight up bitch. But I stopped myself from saying the other word, which
Good.
I still will not say, but I'm sure everyone can fill it in.
They most definitely can.
I mean, it's certainly a part of a woman you can fill in with.
Earlobe.
Exactly.
Anyway, though,
She was a
was it like one of
friggin'
those like
earlobe.
long tables that you could like
We
sit
like
as like a king?
we
queen?
put tables together, set it up all nice. There was flowers everywhere with the restaurant. It was beautiful. Do you expect us to sit at that giant table? We're just 2 people. I'm like, you're about to be 1, bitch. Okay, alright, I'm sorry.
Was it a
I
joke
got
like
over
he's
it.
going to leave her? Or
He didn't
he's
say
gonna
anything
murder
the
her?
entire
He's gonna
time. He
murder
just
her.
looked really embarrassed. Like, This is the woman I married. Please just give us a table so that she can shut up. But anyway, I guess they had a nice night. I gave them a booth. They were fine. They left without saying anything.
Did you spit in the food?
I don't come in contact with the food all the time, so no, I didn't get a chance.
Did you tell somebody to spit in the food?
I did not.
Hit on them?
I did not put a hit on them. I don't do that to
Slip a
people.
piece of paper
I'm good at my
into the-
job. I don't want to be fired. I've already dealt with enough shit at that job. I like it. I've been there. It was my anniversary this week, so yeah. This is the longest job I've worked. And I've worked like 5 jobs, all within the span of like 2 years. Or 1 year. I don't know numbers.
Not about math or history.
Yeah. I've
Did they
been
leave
here
happy?
for
Did you
these.
see them leave happy?
I'll say this. They left.
Did they trip? Did she trip on the way out?
They left.
By
They just
horrible accidents?
left. And I went about my night and dealt with other people who were having a more fun time than she was. I don't know how the rest of her weekend went, but I prayed for her.
Prayed for her in
I
a
prayed
good
for her.
sense? Or is it...
I didn't get to go to church, though, because I got called into work Sunday morning because they thought it was going to be a lot of people. It wasn't. But my boss gave me French toast. So,
and I know how much you like that.
I do.
It's your favorite food, isn't it?
Yeah. Pretty much. French toast? Yeah.
He made it fresh. Did he pull it out from his behind, not behind, but behind his back? Or is it a lady? We should have that lady boss.
No. Lady? Oh, no.
She gone?
The one that hated me
Yeah.
and everybody knew it, yeah, she's gone. Although I had an awful dream. Whenever I'm not at work and not doing anything, I have dreams that I'm in work.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, you know how that is? God, I can't escape, but I had a dream that she was back, and I was like, I was so close to quitting, and then I woke up and like breathed a sigh of relief. Just, you wake up from a dream like that, and you're just like, you like check your person and everything, your hair.
I usually just
Your
cry
boobs.
myself back to sleep.
Cry yourself back to sleep.
Except, I'm not joking.
But do you do that thing where you immediately fall right back into the same dream? And it's just awful,
No, I just
No?
cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, usually when you
Wait,
cry
wait.
yourself to sleep, you don't dream about anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens, actually.
Because that's how your mind works.
Like, this was too horrible. We're shutting everything down.
Shut everything down. Yeah, I like that feature on the brain sometimes. Just shut it all down. Shut it down.
Speaking of shut down, I think we've come to the end of our podcast.
But you didn't answer
Yeah.
if you were...
This is
Looking
this
forward
is
to your
us signing
weekend.
off.
Is it? I guess it is.
Um,
This is Alex telling me to shut up.
do we have a sign off music?
I don't think we have any
Do we
kind of sign off.
Sign off way to say
Should
it?
we ask the audience a question?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've posed a lot of questions.
No, but we should pose a
throughout
question
this.
to them and let them get
This
back to
one
us.
or
Um,
this one maybe? You seemed pretty.
no, because that's just research.
I thought we weren't going to do any research on that.
Yeah, but I
At
don't.
all.
But somebody's going to do research.
Somebody's going to do, and we're going to be in trouble, right? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't know. It's just
Because we
ruins the
might
fun.
be already in trouble
Ruins the
for
fun.
most of this.
Why don't you guys... Oh, no, that's a good question. Actually, why don't you guys tell us what is your point from going from passive-aggressive to full-on aggressive?
Yeah. What's your line? Because there's a line between biscuit and bitch, and that kind of was one. I don't know.
Yep.
All right.
That's just a capital conversation. We'll see you guys
I'm Malenah.
later.
He's Alex.
You know me,